Hey everyone, just going to go through and show you the procedures for setting up the parent-teacher conferences through Sign Up Genius. It's the same process we used back in the fall. If you weren't here, you could use this as sort of a tutorial to go through the process. So first, you'll go to Sign Up Genius. I kind of skipped over this stage, but it'll show you an area where you can log in. If you have already logged in before, you should be able to click on it and it should remember your login and get you back in. If you need to create a login, you'll just go through your Google account and it'll send you an email with a verification code. Once you've gone through that stage, you'll be here. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit create a sign up. Now here, you're going to start by giving it a title of parent-teacher conferences. You have to select a group here. You can add a group. So I'll call it, you want to call it your name. So Mr. Worthing. For me, I already have one. So if you've already done this, it'll show that. So what you could do is a drop down, and there it is without the capital W. But that's okay for the example. What that does is it puts the name here, parent-teacher conferences. This is the template that it's selected. Down here, this is going to be under the category of scheduling and education. It gives you a couple of different templates, and you can search through here. These are the pay for. I would just go with a freebie, something that matches, close to what it should look like. So I think something like this is probably perfectly fine. Once you're set there, you come down, you'll say save and continue. Here, you're going to say sort by date, and we're going to add slots. No, that's not what we're going to do. Sorry. We're going to have here, we're going to have sort by date. We're going to hit add dates and add time slots. So we're going to do this twice. These events are happening on the evening of March 13th and the afternoon of March 14th. We have a half day with students, so the second half of the day will be conferences. So we're just going to start with the 13th. Okay. And we'll put a time range of 3:30 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. We're going to make the increments 15 minutes. The actual time slots with you meeting with families is going to be 10 minutes, and I'll make those announcements, and then there'll be a 5-minute passing time. Location optional, I would go ahead and put your room number in so they know where to find you, and then hit add time slots. So here they all are for the 13th. Now you're going to go through that process a second time. We're going to add dates and say add time slots. This is going to be for the half day, March 14th. These are going to be from 1 o'clock to 3:15. Again, switch this to 15-minute increments. Put in whatever your room number is and add those. So now you should have all the evening slots on the 13th set up, and then all of the afternoon slots on the 14th set up right here. Okay, next thing we need to do is hit add slots. And we're going to give a title to each slot. We can just call them conference appointments. Or appointment, because it's just one appointment, sorry. Here, we don't need anything for the help comment. Number wanted, 1. And you can just hit save. So now that just added this piece in. Down here, we could say save and continue. And we're on to our last part here. The first thing will be these pieces. So the names required. We want the email from the parent required, so we'll collect their email. The comment being optional, what we can do here is if you click on the edit, we're going to change this from comment and we're going to call it child name. I don't think it lets you say child's with an apostrophe at least. No, there we go. Child's name. It does. That's a little update they had. So we're going to say update that, and we're going to make that required because otherwise you're going to fall into the situation where you know the parent and you can't link it to the child because they have different last names potentially. So that should be all set there. The next thing you want to do is when you get down towards here, the allow people to swap, I would check that off. The notifications, you want it to notify you and not have it send a notification to the parents. I think the day before is probably going to be best. If I come back to general settings, I just want to make sure. I think we have everything set up that we want. Actually, hide names and comments from participant view. So this one right here, only name and comment are seen by participants. I think it's probably good to say hide names and comments. I think having that hidden completely just to be on the cautious side. Outside of that, there's nothing that you need to do in these spots. So what you'll do next is save and continue. And that should be everything on this end. So all you have to do once you get to this page, you can kind of preview it down here, see what it looks like. All right, once a parent signs up, it eliminates the slot and no one should be able to see who signed up for that slot other than you. If that all looks good to you, you're going to say publish. And